y'all, what's up? It's your girl Brittany back, better another video. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, like the video, click the bell to be notified of every time I post, because I do post frequently. Alright, y'all already know what we doing, so say it with me collectively. We are jumping, we are skipping, we hopping, we leaping. We doing a Dougie what? Our Dougie into this video. Click the link down in the description box below to become a paid member on my Patreon. If you can't do that today, just make sure that you subscribe to the channel and like the video. All right, y'all, without further ado, let's get into the video. Today's video, we'll be talking about a continuation of the beef that is the Knicks Networks and Now That's TV. As I told y'all in a video I did sometimes earlier this week about basically Promise having a show called Room Hates, her trademarking it, and Now That's TV has a show called Room Hates as well. And basically, it's Neena's show. So Neena jumped in, went on live, said her piece, and Baby Promise was like, promises. Got something to say. I am a CEO. You are a host. It's a big difference between you and I, babe. Simple. And I'm going to touch your hand when I say this. So let's get into what Neena had to say. We're going to get into what Promise had to say. And then we're going to promises, my opinion to you guys.
I came out with Roommates. Roommates was not officially on the internet. So when I came out with it, there was no page, there was no type of social media about it. Once I made an Instagram page and I labeled it Roommates and I started casting and I started making it public. There was another person from another network who decided to go live and say that they were going to steal the idea. And I have the video. One of the blog pages posted their live video saying that they were going to steal the show
Wait,
idea.
what?
So the girl was trying to go like back and forth with me and trying to argue with me and you're nothing, you're this, you're that. Mind you, I don't know these girls from a can of paint. I don't know what they got going on and I don't know why they're trying to, steal copyright. I don't know what they're trying to do, but that show is out and is streaming on their network. But I can guarantee you that is the bootleg version, and this is the real official version. This is the real Room Hates. Okay, have their little thing going on, which has nothing to do with me. I wish them all nothing but success, but I can guarantee you, when we drop, you will see that it's a bootleg, and there's an official one. So they got their shine, and now it's time for the real deal to hit the fan.
Okay,
Um,
we viral, babe. We finna be viral.
yeah,
It's
it's
going
and
down. Basement Friday at
Basement.
13.
Guess who playing
Nina,
Jason?
we are.
then somebody said bootleg promise you not a CEO, you a host. That's it. Um, I'm a CEO. I'm actually the CEO. So let's clear that up real quickly, okay? I'm not a host. I don't even identify myself as a host. I don't even act as a host. I just put together my shows and run my sets. I run my sets. And as far as like positions and titles and things like that, that doesn't phase me. It doesn't bother me, but I can say stop coming for when you get mocked, it shows a lot. You know what I mean? Like I'm being mocked. I'm being harassed. I'm being, taunted. That shows a lot as far as who's a host and who's a CEO.
Yeah.
I'm not coming from somebody else's spot. I'm not coming for somebody else's position. I'm not copying anybody else's shows. You guys are doing the opposite. So that speaks volume for itself, right? Like, I mean,
Period.
um, let me
Period.
get to
So, like,
And you not the biggest
Nina.
host. Pootie the biggest host though.
yeah, like I'm actually looking for hosts. So if they want a job, if they want a position, I can put them in a position as a host. I can give them, I give out those positions.
Like the
So
tea.
I'm not, it's really no competition. It's not.
I'm gonna make this shit quick. Nina, we are not the same, sweetheart. Your cast members been begging for you to drop your show, but you don't got no control of that. You're not a boss. We are not the same, sis. You had to get approval from a nigga to drop your show months later. We are not the same, sis. I'm sitting here in an RV in Detroit, Michigan, just held auditions and filming today. We are not the same, sis. I'm on my way to Houston, Texas to Kashmir to film her show after this. We are not the same, sis. You can't fuck with me on no level, sis. I'm sitting here talking to you with my company on my shirt and my other company on my bonnet. We are not the same, sis. You ain't gotta try to down talk my shit just because you got approval to drop your shit, finally. When people hear room hates, they gonna think of my shit. You're not fucking with me. We are not the same, sis.
That the girlies catfight is out the way. Personally, for me, I definitely think that their shows will be different. I'm not gonna lie to you. What Promise is doing with her room hates, it's more like you get in there, you gonna fight your ops. Like, it's definitely like fighting the ops real quick. Let's get that. It's really not challenges, quote unquote, necessarily. Like, what Room Hates last season, they had to wash their clothes together. Like, ooh, a challenge, you know. Nothing for real. Really, with that show, it's just the title Room Hates, but in all honesty, we really just watching them fight the whole time. Like, that's really all it is. I definitely feel as though season 2 is way better than season 1. With Cash, Blasian, China. Even that girl, I forgot her name, but she fought Mommy Doo. I don't know her name, but shout out to her. She got up in there with Mommy Doo. I think the other girl name was Paula, who got in there with D3. Like, that was a good fight too, with her and D3. You know, it's more just like fighting, and it is like group chat mess too. But it's more like, I want to get my shot. I want to represent for Detroit or Chicago or wherever they from, St. Louis, you know, whatever. So they more so like represent they state or they city, and you know, they just want to get down what they mad at more so. With Neena stuff, just from her doing Zodiac House, I think with Neena, she puts more creativity in her shows, and that's no shade to Promise, like, at all. But for me with Neena, her shows, out of really all of Now That's TV shows, you know, hers is more so like a game show. Now, I don't necessarily know if she was going to make Room Hates as a game show, but from just her previous content, it seems as though it might fall into a game show. You know, whether it's you don't like this person, so now y'all have to be a team, y'all fight it out or whatever, but y'all trying to win some money. It might more so be like that. And I could definitely understand Neena being frustrated with the fact of, like, if I put this out, why would you take from me out of everybody? And that's honest. Like, it's really no shade when I say this, but I feel as though out of most of the people that create shows on Now That's TV, Neena wouldn't be my first person if I wanted to take a show or, you know, recreate that show. I wouldn't be thinking about Neena stuff. And that's no shade. I just personally wouldn't be. But overall, I really don't think that neither one of them should be bickering with each other. I can understand why Neena is frustrated and why she is irritated with Promise, because you just never know how hard she had to push that show, or, you know, to get T-Lo to understand, like, you know, this is going to be a good show or whatever. So I can understand her being irritated by that, and somebody, you know, taking a concept that you have and making it their own and pushing it. And to an extent, going successful for them. But, you know, it's enough money out here for everybody. And regardless of the fact, I don't know if y'all ever seen that example about the bread, but, you know, when you go on the bread out, it's a whole bunch of breads. And literally, mostly 10 times out of 10, it's the same bread. But, you know, it's literally just bread with a different name on it. It's just bread. I think that's, you know, will be how Room Hates is. It's just on the Isle of Bread. It's another show that we could watch, and both of them just is named Room Hates. And two, to an extent, a lot of people don't watch the Knicks Network. Like, a lot of people don't know what the Knicks Network is. I still feel as though the Knicks Network is building. So I think Neena's show will be okay. I think it'll prosper regardless. And just like I think Summer's not Summers, Promises show will prosper regardless too, in my opinion. So that's all I got for you guys in this one. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I'm gonna see you on the next one. Bye.